Hello my third graders, this is lesson 10.4, fractions on a number line, less than 1. This is our learning target. Our learning target is to plot fractions less than 1 on a number line. And I want you to be able to divide a number line into equal parts and label fractions on a number line and plot a fraction. Use the 1/6 fraction strips to complete the fractions on the number line. You know, the fraction strip is the one that I have on my board. You know, the one, I'm going to show you here like this. One whole piece, right? And you know that, right? This is on my board, right? This is 1/2 or halves, and then this is you know that, right? And they're asking us to use what? 1/6. Okay. All right, since I'm not there, I'm not gonna be able to give you the fraction strips like before. So just imagine that when you are using that, okay, fraction strips, and you can just count how many fraction strips you need to move on this number line. And this number line is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections, right? Yes. So each jump represents what? One jump out of what? 6. That's what is here, 1/6. If you made 2 jumps, that's what? You made 2 jumps out of 6. If you move one more forward from 2/6, what's gonna be? Yes, you made 3 jumps out of 6. And you made what? 4 jumps out of 6. You made 5 jumps out of 6, and you made what? 6 out of 6, which is what? 1 whole. Okay? It can be distance or it can be different part. Okay? So here, look at this. Plus 6/6 on the number line. Oh, that's what we did here. Plot. Okay, we are going to put this dot, okay, to show them this is what we are talking about on the number line. And what do you notice? We notice that what? 6/6 is equal to what? Whole. Okay? Alright, let's move on. Next page. Every number on a number line represents a distance from 0. This is very important. Okay, number line starts from 0. Okay? The distance from 0 to 1 is 1 whole. A number line can be divided into any number of equal parts or distances. Let's take a look. Example. Plot 3/4 on the number line. Step 1. Divide the length from 0 to 1 into how many equal parts are there? You need to take a look at what? The denominator. So now denominator number is what? 4. So it tells us what? There are 4 equal parts. Okay? And we are going to talk what? Talk about 3 out of 4. How do you know? Because we can see from what? Yes, numerator. Good. Now step 2. Label each tick mark on the number line. Think 1/4 is what? 1/4. Of course, right? 2 1/4 are what? 2/4. And if we have 3 1/4, that's gonna be what? 3/4, right? All right, now plot 3/4 on the number line. That's what the step 3 is, okay? Now think 3 1/4 are what? 3/4, okay? So now let's go ahead. This section is split into what? 1/4 each section, or each jump, we can say, if we may jump, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So total 4 sections. That's why they have what? 4 as denominator. And then if you made 1 jump, that's what? You made 1 jump out of 4. If you made 2 out of 4. If you made 3 out of 4. If you made 4, that's what? 1 whole. Okay, you reach to the end. Okay, and in fraction form, it can be 4 over 4. Alright, now let's practice more. Show and grow. Plot the fraction on the number line. Okay, this is what? 1 over 2. So how many 1 over 2 are going to be on the number line? Yes, just 1. 1 half is what? 1 half. Okay? Alright, let's move on. 2/6. How many 1/6 are making 2/6? Yes, 2. Easy, right? 2 1/6 are 2/6. And then we are going to make tick mark right under the section in here. They're very kind. They gave us where to put this tick mark, right? So if you made 2 jumps, look at this numerator. If you make 2 jumps out of 6, okay, that's denominator. Here 1, 2, or they gave us this section, right? 2 sections. That's gonna be where? 2 over 6. Oh, I forgot this. Number 1. 1 over 2. Okay? Alright, let's move on. And this is your turn now. Okay, I want you to pause my video and then finish up to number 7. And then when you are done, please come back to the video and then check your answer with mine. Okay? Alright, let's go ahead. Alright, welcome back, guys. Now number 3, plot a fraction on the number line. Okay, 2/4. How many 1/4 are there to make 2/4? Yes, 2. 2 1/4 are 2/4. And you are simply just what? Put this tick mark right under their, okay, section here, guys. Okay, so 1 section or 1 jump and 2 jumps or 2 sections. That represents what? 2/4. Okay, they were asking us to plot the fraction. That's why we are doing this. Okay, now this is a little bit challenge. So now number 4, you need to split this number line into what? 6 equal sections. Okay, so I'm going to give you a tip. In order to make this 6, you are going to split 5 times. Okay, I'm going to show you. Here start, right? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That makes what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total pieces, right? So every time when you are asked to split equally into this denominator number, 4 or 6 or even 3 or 8, just take 1 away, okay, when you split in the number line. Then you are not going to get confused how many jumps or how many sections I need to make. All right, here now we divide it or we separate it, okay, the sections. Now all we need to do is what? Check the numerator to know how many jumps we need to go for. Now here it says what? 5 jumps. So I'm gonna move on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna plot here and write 5 over 6 or 5/6. Okay, got it? All right, let's move on to number 5. And now you need to split that into what? 3 equal pieces. So now I'm going to put this 2 more lines, okay, tick mark here, and I split this number line into what? 3 sections. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, isn't it? Okay, in order to make these 3 sections, I just put what? 2 tick marks. Okay, I took 1 away from this denominator. All right, and then now let's go ahead and plot the fraction on the number line. The fraction is what? 2/3, right? So I'm going to do what? How many jumps? Tell me. Yes, 2 jumps. 1, 2, and put this dot in here. That's we call plot, and then write down the fraction. Let's move on to number 6. Here now, they didn't even give us any number line, right? So you need to draw yourself. All right, this is what we need to divide that into what? Yes, 8 equal pieces or sections. Okay, so start from where? 0. Okay, this fraction, when we are talking about fraction and we are making this number line, we are starting from 0. Okay, and then we are ending at 1. Okay, for now. Okay, for now only. All right, so now I'm going to split that into 8 equal pieces. That means what? How many tick marks I need? Yes, 7 tick marks. Okay, so I'm going to do here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's not that even, but that's okay. Let's count. This is 1 jump, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections are there. Now I need to plot in where? 6 eighths. So now I need to do 6 jumps out of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to plot in here 6 over 8. Okay? 6 jumps out of 8, or 6 sections out of 8 entire sections. Okay? So now here another number line, and I'm going to make how many tick marks? Since our denominator is 4, I'm going to put what? Yes, 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this time I think I made better. It start from 0 and ending at 1. And I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4 sections, right? And how many jumps I need to go out of 4? I need to make 3 out of 4. That's what it meant in here, 3/4. So 1, 2, 3, 3/4. Okay, let's move on. Number 8. Complete the number line. Okay, let's count how many sections are there in total. Okay, because in order to find out our denominator, we have to find what? Yes, how many pieces are there? In the other hand, in the other word, it's how many jumps are we gonna do? Okay, let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So this number line is split into between 0 to 1. It is split into what? 8. So we found the denominator. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, and 8. If you made 1 jumps out of from 0, it's gonna be what? 1 out of 8. If you made 2, 2 out of 8. If you made 3 jumps, 4 jumps, 5 jumps, 6 jumps, 7 jumps, and 8 jumps over 8 is equal to what? 1 whole. Because you jumped already 6 out of 6. That means what? 1 whole jumps. Okay, you did it. Number 9. How are the number lines the same? How are they different? All right, here, let's count. First of all, let's count how many pieces are there, or how many sections are there, okay, in this number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So denominator is what? 6. And numerator is what? 1, 2. That's what they are plotted, right? So it's going to be 2 over 6. Now let's move on to our second number line. Let's see how many sections are there in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, same. And then this plot is what here? 1, 2 over 6. Oh, so the same is what? They both represent 2 over 6. However, they have what? They have different size of jumps or different size of number line. Okay, so the size of let's say one section is different. All right. One section is, I meant this one each sections, okay? Okay, now let's move on to our next page, our last page. Okay, 3 laps around a walking trail is 1 mile. How many laps does it take you to walk 2/3 mile? All right, let's go ahead. If you made a 3 laps, okay? Listen. Since we are okay, let me draw again. Oh, they give us here. Okay, model. Okay, so now if you made 3 laps, you can walk 1 mile. Okay, so here I'm going to split that into what? 3 equal pieces. Okay, and how many laps does it take you to walk 2/3 mile? All right, if you made 1 lap, 2 laps, 3 laps, you can walk 1 whole mile. And if you walk only 2/3, how many laps did you do? If you do 3 laps, you walk 1 mile, right? But if you walk only 2/3 miles, you made only how many laps? 1 and 2. So you need to walk 2 laps to walk 2/3 mile. Okay? All right. Let's move on. Number 10. You follow recipe and make 4 servings. Okay, if you follow this recipe here, you can make what? 4 servings. All right? That means what? You can split that amount of food that you're making can be served for 4 people. Can be shared with 4 people. Okay? Now, how many servings can you make using 1/4 of each ingredient in the recipe? All right, so let's say you are following this recipe to make 1 whole pie of pizza, and then you can share with these 4 people. Okay, so now how many servings can you make using 1/4 of each ingredient in the recipe? If you are using this recipe, you can serve 4 people, and if you use only 1/4 portion of the ingredients, you can you can make this food for only one person or 1 serve, because you use only 1/4 of the ingredients, right? That original recipe can share with 4 people. If you are using only 1/4, which is here in this model, if you are using only 1/4 of the ingredient, that means what? You cannot serve 4 people now. You can share only 1 person, okay? Or 1 serving, okay? All right, so I'm gonna say 1 serving. I think that's clearer. All right, number 11. A gymnast needs to take 8 equal sized steps to get from one end of a balance beam to the other. She starts on the left end of the beam and takes 6 steps. Okay, what fraction, I'm gonna circle these numbers, what fraction of the beam is behind her? What fraction of the beam is in front of her? All right, now you have a balance bar here, right? And then it is, if you took 8 steps, you go up, you go from end to the end, the other side, okay? That's 1 whole, you made it. All right, so now it is split into what? 8 equal sized steps. So now I'm going to split that into 8 pieces. That means what? I'm going to put 7 tick marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, now she started from the left, right end of the beam and takes 6 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of what? 8. Now, the question is what? What fraction of the beam is behind her? Behind her is what? 6 over 8. Because she jumped already or stepped already what? 6, right? Steps out of 8. And now, what fraction of the beam is in front of her? 1 and 2. And 2 over 8. That is all you need to do. Okay? So this question answer for this and answer for this question is here. Okay? Now number 12. A tightrope walker needs to take 6 equal-sized steps to get from one end of a tightrope to the other. He starts on the left side of the rope and takes 5 steps. What fraction of the rope is behind him? What fraction of the rope is in front of him? Same question, right, as previous question. Let's go ahead. Okay, if he walks 6 steps, he can go from here to there, okay? From this end to that end. And we are going to split that into what? 6 equal size. And I need 5 tick marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he starts on the left side of the rope and takes 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of what? 6, right? Okay, what fraction of the rope is behind him? Okay, he walked what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sized. Okay, so behind 5 sixths. Okay, and what fraction of the rope is in front of him? This question is what in front of him? He has only 1/6. Okay, all right, that's it for today's lesson, and I want you to go on IXL and practice, okay, of this lesson. If you have any other questions, please put star mark on it, and when I go back, we are going to look back and go over it again, okay? I will see you guys next time, and your homework is what? 467 and 8, okay? Okay, bye-bye.